Are you a prediction guy?
I can be.
Do you have a prediction for your fight coming up?
Yeah, we'll go round 1, ground and pound.
Round 1, ground and pound.
Yep.
Okay, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1, ground and pound this weekend.
At 1 minute and 44 seconds of the second round, your winner by TKO and still undefeated Gamma Light Heavyweight Champion, Finn Martin.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Knuckle Sandwich. Real fast, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,000 now. We've surpassed 500. Finn said he's gonna help me get to 545, I think, or something like that. We haven't talked about it off camera, but we're going to. It's fine. Today, I am sitting down with Finn Martin from Nashville MMA ahead of his pro debut May 3rd, this Saturday, against a very tough opponent that we're gonna talk about soon at Aries Underground Fight Series. Without further ado, I'm gonna bring in my man, Finn Martin. Finn, what's up, brother?
Not too much, man. Just excited to make this happen.
So I was expecting you to be really sweaty from training and everything today. You came in jeans.
Yep.
It's thrown my
Sorry
vibe
to
off.
disappoint. Yeah, no. Was told that we were not allowed to
Fair.
to spar today.
Understood. So. Big fight coming up this Saturday. Obviously, we'll get to talk about that here very soon. But I feel like there's a certain type of confidence with you. Does that come from you being top 5 in North America of light heavyweight as an amateur?
No, that was definitely nice, like nice feather in the cap
Sure.
and everything. But I think mostly it's just that with wrestling growing up, I've competed, even if it's not in MMA, so many times. Just like gotten out there and done the thing.
Yeah.
And I think just having those reps, even if it's not the same sport, has just been enormous for me.
Sure. I feel like too, we talked off camera a little bit. You were also in the Army as well. You've got the Martin Army.
Yep,
Is that your
yep,
squad? Like
it is.
Stewie's got the Stewie squad.
Right.
You are the
Yep,
Martin Army.
Yep.
Has that helped you kind of condition into becoming a professional MMA fighter this weekend?
Yeah. I think that, so I was fortunate enough to get to compete in like Best Ranger and everything, and having that endurance based was enormous.
Yeah.
There's a long build up for that, and I think it's improved my physical abilities like hugely.
Sweet. Well, so you've been one of the more dominant guys in the region at the 205 weight class, right? 6-0, 5 finishes, a lot of them in the first round, if not all of them in the first round.
I think all the finishes, yeah.
Okay. But your last fight, unanimous decision victory over Colin Robinson. Really tough fight.
Yep.
I took a lot of shots. I watched it just the other day to refresh my brain. So I had you winning rounds 2 and 3. I think he won 1 and 4. Going into round 5, what was that mentality like for you to adjust and to get the win?
Yeah, so Dustin wasn't there for that one. So Andrew stepped in and was telling me, just like, this is your moment, just go get it. So we got to take down pretty early in that round and just finish it out.
Do you feel like your wrestling was kind of like the advantage in that fight?
For sure,
Yeah.
yes. Something I can always lean back on. It's not what I want to always use, for sure. Like, I would love to get some exciting knockouts and everything, but just always having that in my back pocket is enormous weight off my chest with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any of your favorite fights as an amateur? Any that you put above the other?
Yeah, I think that Serrato fight was like, that was a lot of fun, and doing it here, that makes the biggest difference in the world. I love fighting here, and just makes the lead up so much easier, and I like Marathon Music Works.
Yeah.
It's a good
It's a
time.
sick venue.
Yeah.
Yeah. That fight, we've got a photo that we used for something later that we'll obviously look at. Sweet. But you had some pretty gory photos from that Serrato fight.
Yeah, man. These last 2 fights have gotten cut up. I think that it was the same cut that reopened in the second one. So yeah, hoping to avoid that this time.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about this highly anticipated pro debut, if I might say so myself. Again, coming in at 205, fighting a familiar guy against Nashville MMA fighters, right? Miles Dillahunty has fought Andrew Stewart like 3 years ago. And I know Stewie's probably one of your primary training partners as well.
Absolutely.
Have you been able to steal anything from Stewie or gain any knowledge from him coming into this fight?
Like I always do. He's a great fighter, and like it's really great getting to go with him all the time. But as far as specific for this fight, I don't know that anything that happened there can be directly applied.
Sure.
Like, Miles is definitely improved since then.
Sure.
And the fight lasted 49 seconds,
Yeah, it was
something
really
like
quick.
that. So yeah, I'm not gonna put too much weight in that. I'm sure it's gonna be a different fighter showing up across from me.
Sure. What are some things, do you study film?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So what are some things maybe that you've seen in Miles' game or you feel like you'll be able to kind of put into your game plan this weekend?
He's fast and explosive and he moves well, but he also gasses out really hard.
Okay.
He's not the same fighter in rounds 2. So I think one or two things is going to happen. He's either going to do that crazy sporadic stuff that he does early on, and then we're going to have options to counter strike or look for the takedown. Yeah. Or if he's sitting back, which would be a bit of a surprise, but sure. Nothing crazy. Then we've got the range, got striking that I'm confident in, and has significantly improved.
Was there any hesitation's probably not the right word. It's the only one on my mind right now, but what was your mindset coming into your pro debut and accepting a fight? Because Miles is a tough guy, right? Yeah. If we're realistic, sure. And you've already said that as well. Was there any hesitation on taking a super tough first fight as a pro, or are you just kind of whatever?
No. I think one, it matches up well for me, and just at this point, it's the third contract I signed, sure. For this fight, so we're just ready to get one done. Yeah.
Are you a prediction guy?
I can be.
Do you have a prediction for your fight coming up? Yeah, we'll go round 1, ground and pound. Round 1, ground and pound. Yep. Okay, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1, ground and pound this weekend. Where do we see ourselves in the next 5 years as a pro? How active do we want to be? I've referenced Stewie a lot, and it's just because he's very he has a game plan. He has a roadmap. What is Finn Martin's roadmap getting to that big stage very soon? I want to be as active as my body will allow me. So it's been, great making that transition away from the military, but it was also preventing me from being as consistent as I wanted to be. Not in training, I've trained every day the entire time, but in actually having fights that sure. Could formulate, but the UFC is the ultimate goal, sure. And I think if we can get 5 fights in the next year, that'll set me well on the way. And you're only 28.
Yes, sir.
You ain't got to rush it.
Yeah.
But if it's your time, you're in your prime.
Yeah.
Might as well go for it, right?
Absolutely.
I love it. Well, I can't wait for this fight this weekend. Of course, we're going to be there as well. One of the big things is you don't have a nickname, Finn.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, I go by my nickname, so yeah. I've just never been a big nickname guy, I guess. Okay.
So I did the honor and the pleasure of trying to find you one myself, right? So I'm going to show you the photo that I put into ChatGPT. Okay. I think this is one of the best ones that you have out there.
That's
and I just said
the old crimson mask there.
The old crimson mask. Hey, that should have been one of them. Oh man. So I'm going to have you blind rank these 5 nicknames. Okay. This is AI generated. Yep. But I think one of these 5 could stick. Okay. I'm just saying. We're going to start out 1 through 5. The Bloodhound. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're
asking.
blindly ranked. I'm just going to give you one at a time.
Okay.
You tell me where it goes.
We'll go 3. Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
I like it. Crimson King.
Okay. I love Stephen King. So that might be, we're going to put that at 1 for now.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Crimson King, Finn Martin. Jeff Hobbs. You got it this weekend, bro. Put it in. Ironheart.
Let's go 5.
5? Yep. Okay. The Warlord.
4.
4. So number 2, Rageborn.
Man, that's a bummer.
Finn, do you have any shout outs or anything? The floor is yours, my man.
Man, I just want to thank my team, Dustin Ortiz, Andrew Stewart, all the guys in the back, and Nashville MMA. This has been a great camp, even though it's been extended several times, and I feel incredibly prepared, and my support system is great. I'm just super excited to make it happen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch this man live in action May 3rd at the Aries Underground Show. Tickets are still on sale at Marathon Music Works. If you can't watch it live in person, you can go to spectationsports.com and watch it on the stream. Make sure to give this guy some credit and put in Finn. Is that your code, Finn?
Finn Martin.
Finn Martin. And get this guy some extra dough. So, Finn, can't wait to see you this weekend.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you.